Magandang hapon po ulit and welcome back to the Federal Flying G Center dito sa San Juan. Eric Tipan po kasama si Z Hervasio, and what a great first set, especially if you're a BaliPure fan dahil napag-usapan nga natin. They're coming off a very painful loss, Z. They weren't really close in terms of sets against the Flying Titans, but this time around, courtesy of some breaks of the game, courtesy of effort, then especially at the net yung mga kill blocks nila, Z, they made it close against the champions ng Reinforced Conference.
That's right, at nakita natin na talagang nilaban nila tong first set na to, finishing 22-25 against the Angels. At kita natin, may bright moments talaga tong BaliPure Purest water defenders at the beginning. The first part of the first set, kita natin naka 4-0 run kagad sila. So we see that if they can really put all of them into it, talagang magagawa nila ng paraan. And to close out the set, if we see the statistics right now, dikit naman eh. In terms of attack, they were only down 2 points against the Angels, 9-11 for blocks. Ako, napantayan nila. At not to mention kanina, sinasabi ko nga na itong Angels malakas in terms of blocking. In aces, ang water defenders pa ang nakatala ng 1 service ace and opponent errors. Maybe, I guess, we just need to avoid the errors at the tail end of the set.
Well, not taking anything away from the Angels though, they've played a really great game. Everybody contributing mula kay Mercado, Sabete, Panaga was excellent sa gitna. Even Alyssa Layug, who came in for the first time as a starter in the Open Conference, she was also, although she did have a few errors, pero she made up for it in several plays.
We see their options in terms of attacks itong Angels dahil their last 2 points, I think their last 2 points were courtesy of Paneng Mercado coming from the back row. So hindi lang sa harap kundi back row offense. Talagang okay itong Angels.
Well, you can really tell, especially after that championship sa Reinforced Conference, which just weeks ago, ang taas ng kumpiyansa talaga itong Angels. They have a variety of plays and they're not afraid to use it in-game.
That's right. And I think that's what Coach Arnold wants to see, na talagang nagagamit lahat ng options, lahat ng players inside the court nakakapag-contribute, whether you're front row or in the back row.
Sabete, BaliPure with the first point of set number 2. Cheng, Prado, there's a nice tip. Good defense by the Angels. Free ball para sa BaliPure. Bombita. Wow, this is a long rally. A 1-2 play will put a finish to it. Great decision making by Janelle Cheng.
Right, Janelle Cheng. Alam naman natin na one of our offensive setters as well.
Take a look at yung leading scorers natin, Z.
Right, of course, Grace Bombita and Santi Espiritu with 6 and 3 respectively. At para naman sa Angels, itong si Pangs at si Kai Balwalwa.
Free ball for the Angels this time. Cheng, atid kay Sabete, and she scores.
Hit out. 2-1.
Good to see that Kai Balwalwa is one of the leading scorers so far at di naman siya yung nakapag-start. So talagang makikita natin or masasabi natin na they have a really deep bench.
Let's go to Roxanne Montealegre.
Aminado si Coach Romel Abella that they are up against the veteran smarts. Kaya no first set, ang paalala niya sa players niya, kailangan niyong pahirapan ang mga middle blockers ng Petro Gazz, kung saan nakita naman natin ang kanilang effort doon. Pero pagdating dito sa second set, ang gusto niyo makita ay open communication so they can finish the set strong. Pero para naman kay Vera May Guillema, ang kanilang setter, sabi niya, ang kinatry niya i-impress ngayon, hindi lang si Coach Romel, pati na rin daw si Coach Obet Javier na nasa kabilang team ngayon. At sabi niya, yun daw ang kinukuhanan niya ng lakas para makabawi sa set ng ito. Eric?
Ayun si Coach Obet. 4-1. It's 4 straight points, make that 5 straight points para sa Angels. Remember, it was 1-0 to begin set number 2 at kaya mapapatawag ng maagang timeout si Coach Abella dito. Pakinggan natin ang water defenders. Sa 5 puntos nila, habang pag-elot natin.
Timeout, water defenders.
Di ba kasi sabi lang natin, iwas errors tayo, yun ang ginawa natin, 4. Ikaw ba, re-receive ka ba hindi? Oo. Chi, huwag kang magtago. Nasa dulong-dulo ka na eh. Sige, bulin natin yan.
August 21. Here at the Philoil Flying V
Paalala
Center.
lamang, obviously mula kay Coach Abella, as you see the very happy Angels looking good so far here. Sabi ni Zaldi, hi Atid Z. Herbacio. Congrats
Hi,
na.
hi
Oh.
Zaldi. Thank you so much at patuloy kayong manood ng PBL Open
Cheng,
Conference.
serving for
And si
Petro.
Herbacio ang may kasalanan kung bakit bumagsak yung Petro Gazz in their first game. Isang tweak pa, go, 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 BaliPure, kaya nyo yan. Need lang consistency para manalo from Solano, Nueva, Vizcaya. Shout out ulit kay Z, ang ganda mo po. Pag-greet mo naman daw.
Hi Jamie, thank you for watching. Nood ulit kayo sa susunod naming laro versus Dreamline this
That's right.
Wednesday.
Captain.
So,
Serving for BaliPure.
invite namin kayo na manood ng live instead sa Team Bahay.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yes.
How often are you guys practicing so far? 2 a days?
One a day pa naman. Yes. With
Bete
court
off the
training
block.
and weight training.
6, serving
Sabete
2.
scores again. Back-to-back points para kay Sabete mula sa Bulacan State University. A 4-point lead here para sa Angels.
Evelyn Prado. Serving for Petro Gazz.
Iliema sets it up. And there's a
quick
point
push
para
from
kay
Salamagos.
Salamagos.
3 to
Well,
6.
this is one thing na I guess we can see na advantage, ano? Kasi malaki si Shirley Salamagos,
Yes.
ano? They can really use her in the middle para sa BaliPure.
That's right. And yun nga, talagang
Ernie
nakapag-contribute
Salamagos.
kanina
Serving for the
sa
Water
4
Defenders.
blocks.
She's very quick as well. Sabete again
Bete
through
off
the
hand
double
of
block.
Espiritu. 7, serving 3.
Leading scorer in the last game. Sorry, no, one of the top scorers in the last game. Si Sabete para sa Angels.
Jeanette
Came up with
Panaga.
8 points.
Serving for the Angels.
Nice serve from Panaga.
That's a lucky shot.
Napakaba ng ulo dun si Pangs dahil almost an error but naisalba pa and it was a ace.
It's a 5-point lead para sa Angels. 8-3 kontra sa Water Defenders, set number 2. In set number 2, and lamang ng 1-0 ang Angels, and they're up by 5 as well. Ito sa ating second set. Fans, unti-unti na pong dumarating at pinupuno ang ating Philoil Flying V Center. There's Tots Carlos on the leftmost of your screens.
Right?
And the first
Waiting for the
technical
second
timeout.
game to
Jeanette Panaga.
start.
Serving for Petro
Dreamline
Gazz.
Chef's Classic, ang ating second game today. Kerry Nunag is in the game for the first time, coming off the bench. And
Legal block.
she helps
Called on
Angels
William.
get a point off the technical
9 to
timeout.
3.
6 na po, pinakamalaking kalamangan na to for the Angels in the match.
Service. Panaga.
Another good serve from Panaga. Espiritu with a push. Panaga with a save. Cheng with an easy over, and she gets the
Cheng
line
with a
too.
well-placed
Medyo
shot.
mumabagal ang
10 to
foot
3.
movement itong Water Defenders.
Right. It was a free ball na para dito sa BaliPure but with the width of a setter like Janelle Cheng, dun tayo sa mukhang
Service.
makakapuntos pa
Panaga.
and it was a good spot. Nobody there.
7-point lead, palaki ng palaki. Namamagana itong kalamangan ng Angels. Good save, but that's not coming back. It hit the
Off the block.
table na ng technical committee.
4.
Good effort though from Cheng, chasing it down. That stops at 3-point run. Make that 2-point run ng Angels
Mendoza,
off the
serving for
technical
BaliPure.
timeout. Cheng to Nunag, blocked. Mercado. Espiritu with a dump. Mercado back up again. Yes.
Mercado through the block.
Paneng Mercado
11,
going
serving
over
4.
the blockers.
And right now, what's missing, Z, ano, yun nakita natin in the first set, the net blocking ng BaliPure. It's gone now.
Tsaka yung fluidity ng movement nila to help with their floor defense. Medyo, I think, na-demoralize ng konti itong BaliPure.
Tubiera, block. Wow. BaliPure can do no right, samantalang ang Petro Gazz parang hindi nagkakamali. They're playing an almost perfect match so far.
Right, and their errors aren't helping. They're down by a lot of points now here in the second set.
8. Ang kalamangan ng Angels. Here's a break para sa BaliPure. They get a free ball. Mendoza. Cheng will set it up. Nunag. Medyo gigil pa si Cherry Nunag. Galing sa bench. Malamig pa.
5
That's
to
an
12.
attack error.
Medyo mababa ang naibigay ni Janelle Cheng. Here so far with 7 excellent sets. 4 points. 3 attacks and 1 ace.
Menchi Tubiera serving for BaliPure.
5 serving 12. The second set.
Woo!
He scores an
Lucky
ace.
break.
6
That
to
caught
12.
the line, the end line para kay Tubiera. Let's see that again. I thought it was sailing out.
Me too. It was well in actually. Huge part of the ball. Hindi pa tumama sa line. Cheng. A much better set para kay Nunag pero nakaabang si Mendoza. Here comes Bombita. Shen Cruz inangat. Mercado will attack. Mercado. Good dig. Para kay Bermillo. Bermillo digs it up again. Bombita will push it. Cheng. Back to Nunag. Mendoza cannot control it. And another point para sa
off the hand of
Angels.
Mendoza.
Once again, andun si
13,
Mendoza, but this second time, medyo wala siya sa pwesto to hit that cross-body shot ni Nunag. Harap naman kasi siya sa kabilang direksyon, but
Serving
the
for
ball
Petro
went the
Gazz.
other way,
Number 4.
pricing the defenders of Team BaliPure.
Goes to show you yung athleticism ni Cherry Nunag. What a weapon she is para kay Coach Arnold Lanyog. Nunag again. Pinuhugot na lang mula sa ilalim. The set was low. Bombita against 2 blockers.
Bombita off the hand of Mercado. 7.
A good set there by their libero. Bombita taking advantage of that good height.
Happy Espiritu.
7 serving
Serving for the Water
13. Set number 2.
defenders.
Serve barely made it. But
And
nagulat
she
yata nun si
scores
Nunag.
off the hand
Wasn't
of
able to
Nunag.
get a good
8
fix
13.
on the ball. Kaya makaka-libreng puntos ang BaliPure.
Slowly cutting down
Espiritu.
Petro Gazz's lead.
Ang biggest was 8 points. Ngayon, 5 na lang. Hinahabol ng BaliPure. Another great play.
Cheng with a
Pinagapang
1 to
na lang
play.
ni Janelle Cheng
14
yung
to 8.
bola.
Now with 5 points, Eric. Another attack. Ang naitala nito.
Wow.
si
How precise
Petro Gazz.
can you
1 out
get?
of 11. Layo. In.
At parang talagang itong mga setters natin, parang di mata sa likod ng ulo nila.
That's true. Of course, you don't get to this level, Z. Ano? I mean, in college, you hone your skills. But when you get to the PVL, I mean, you put yourself at another level. And if you excel here, obviously, you're one of the best. As
Salamagos
there's an
with
attack
the
by
runner.
Salamagos.
9,
We talked about her.
14.
She may, be given a few more touches here, be more involved sa offense ng BaliPure.
Right, and going back to what you said earlier,
Peter
Eric,
Guillermo.
ayun nga,
Serving for the
we
Water
know that there's a
defenders.
lot of college student athletes who are playing here in the PVL, pero what can set you apart from them is yun nga, sinabi mo, kailangan mo mag-level up from what you knew nung college to honing your skills to be a better athlete
Mendoza
here in
gets
the
a ball
PVL. At
touch.
nakikita natin na
Campanata.
it's good exposure also
10
for the
to 14.
student athletes to play with and against these professional players.
That's true.
And it's a good
Really?
avenue for them to help with their college teams din naman. By the way, the PVL Collegiate Conference
Oh.
started already yesterday.
It happens in the mornings.
Yes.
And, going back to that point, Z, na may kita natin it translates to
Anaga
better
with the
performance
runner.
in the
15
UAAP
to 10.
Yes.
tournament.
That's right. And yun nga, we should also thank the schools, their management, para mabigyan ng opportunity yung mga athletes nila to play at a higher level. Kasi kung titingnan natin, babalik din naman sa kanila yung yung mga fruits of their labor.
That's true. Great dig para kay Shen Cruz as we get back to the action. There's an off-speed mula kay Prado. A little confusion there. Turns into an easy over. Prado, hindi tumawid yung bola na yon.
It was actually a good low and fast set, pero it was coming from a rally and Prado wasn't too ready for that set.
So nakalahati na po ng BaliPure yung hinahabol nilang 8-point lead kanina ng Angels.
Serving for BaliPure.
They're just down by 4-11, serving 15. Good serve. And over-receive. Salamagos. Shen Cruz again at the right place at the right time. Another back row attack and Mercado. Yeah,
Back row
been
attack.
so good
Mercado.
from way out there.
Second technical timeout.
That sends us
Petro
to our
Gazz.
second technical timeout.
11, BaliPure.
16-11, Angels over the Water Defenders, set number 2. Yan po ang equipment ni DJ Jimmy. Playing us the sounds here. He's gonna be doing double duty today, no? 2 games, DJ Jimmy. So gusto niyo yung makakasabay, madinig yung tugtugan. Ay, punta po kayo sa Philoil Flying V Center because this is just the first game of our Sunday doubleheader. Meron pa tayong isa mamaya.
And that's right. And as we see on our screens na parami ng parami ang ating live audience here at the Philoil Arena.
Their camera ready.
Yes.
Hindi na nag-ayos. Nakita lang, tinuro lang nila sa big screen. Ayun tayo. Because some you see, they panic. Right?
Or they hide.
Or they hide. These girls, they're ready for their
Close up.
15 close up and 15 seconds of fame. Mendoza. Shen Cruz again. She's been doing a great job defensively para sa Angels. She's been everywhere.
12 to
But
16.
a sharp eye there from our second referee. Nakita natin na dikit ng konti itong si Mercado sa net. Another point for the Water Defenders.
4 ulit ang hinahabol nila Salamagos and the Water Defenders. So make that 3 na lang. A rare error from one of the best liberos in the business. Coach Arnold Nanyok, hindi pa nababahala. Doesn't want to burn a timeout here. 3-point game.
Salamagos.
From down 8. Tatlo na lang po hinahabol ng BaliPure. Good serve from Salamagos. Back-to-back aces.
14 to 16.
That's really a nice serve. Kita natin napapahirapan ang, yun nga, one of our better liberos here in the league. And yun yung perfect timpla, Eric, ng serve. Yung pinang-pina sa net at yung speed is just right.
Timeout. Petro Gazz Angels.
Kaya adjust natin. Kung ka ngayon, doon yung kalahati on the left side, yun yung doon tatawin. Baba ka muna ulit. Kaya na ni Joby yung Solman, hindi naman ginagawa. Okay? O sige, stop lang tayo. Basic mo lang, Cheng. Basic mo lang. Sige, come on.
Coach Lanyog wanted an adjustment. Let's see if that happens here. But Shirley Salamagos, a new member in the lineup. Bagong pasok pa lang siya, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And she's really made an impact already.
And so far, 2 straight service aces. At ito nga, medyo pinalitan na ni Coach Arnold ang kanilang libero para to make things a little bit different for their defense. And yes,
Back
gawan nga na paraan and now converts to a point.
Quick adjustment and better result for the Angels.
Jeanette Panaga.
Former Lady Blazer, Jeanette Panaga serving.
Not to mention one of the better servers here.
Oh yes.
Takot na takot kami kapag siya yung nagsaserve.
Kahit to reinforced conference,
Yes.
sobra. I mean, she'd go on a Stupiera score. She'd go on a 4-5
Yes.
serving spree.
Substitution.
Ayan na.
BaliPure.
Ang
9
ating
out,
cool
6
smashers
in.
warming up for the
12
second
out.
game of
Rather 1 out.
the day.
12. Wall in.
Playing against Chef's Classic.
Yes,
At
classic.
iimbitahan namin kayo na pumunta dito sa San Juan.
Cell Gual.
Dami pang oras, Eric, para pumunta dito. Sunday, no
definitely.
traffic.
Walang ka-traffic. Para sa mga di pa nakakilala sa Chef's Classic, Z, can you give us, the listeners, the viewers, a heads up on what to expect going up against the defending champions of the Open Conference?
So far, one of the new teams din dito sa ating PBL Open Conference. Mostly mix of the NCAA
Petro Gazz,
student athletes doon. Coming from the Sanbeda Red Lions. Marami doon.
And they've already picked up win number 1.
With the serve.
Itong Chef's Classic.
Oh, a good.
Sorry, no. Galing pala sa talo din ang Chef's Classic. They're 0-1. And they're going up against the 1-0 Pool Smashers. There is a point. Mula kay Balwalwa.
19-15.
Oh, actually, nga. I think they just played yesterday. Ang ating
Chef's Classic.
Looking for their first win today. But now, the Angels are pulling away here in the second set.
Back up by 4. To Viera. Ginamit yung outside arm ni Mercado for the point. Well, it's still technically they're in a good position itong BaliPure despite trailing the entire second set. Ngayon, tatlo lang hinahabol nila, Z.
That's right. Kanina, kung makikita natin, they were down 18-22 nga eh. But naihabol nila and finished the game 22-25. So, let's see. Especially now na Bombita is in the front line. Although,
20-16.
medyo nakas ng konti. Looking for a check ball sana, but missed the line by a little bit.
Yeah, the right idea in mind. Using the left hand, napatama sana sa outside arm ng blocker. 4-point lead para sa Angels. Good receive. Nice cross court, but it's just goes outside.
Ball is out.
Mula kay Peña.
21-16.
Looking for a check ball, but first referee saw it clearly and kahit sa replay, Eric, wala rin check ball.
Mercado.
Lead is 5 now. And the Angels pulling away just at the right time, but Peña with an answer. Peña lets it go, and it's outside off the block.
17-21.
Nakabawi kaagad and using the blockers this time. Good decision there too to let that one go.
Kasi minsan, we do see some players every now and then, pag nanggigigil, kahit na medyo halata ng outside, hahabulin, Syed sets it up.
Ooh, nice set.
Good coverage. Para sa BaliPure, there's another whistle. 4 touches.
4 touches called on the water defenders.
First referee is saying tumama din sa kamay.
Yeah, there were
22.
2 players kanina, medyo dikit when they got the first ball. And I think that's what our first referee, si Nestor Matematico, is saying. We'll talk to Bombita.
Tumama doon sa setter mo dito sa may gilid. Tumama. Oo, tumama.
First referee saying medyo tumama ng bahagya dito sa nilang setter na si Dual.
Yun yung after ng bounce sa ulo,
Chris.
hinabol nung Igual with the outstretched arm at dun daw tinamaan.
23-17.
Right, and Petro Gazz Angels taking advantage of that momentum breaker para sa BaliPure. Gets another ace from Layug this time.
And it seems like hindi pa rin over the call. Yung water defenders weren't ready really to go for another play. At Peña seems to be game ready every single time.
23.
Right. So far, 3 straight sets papunta kay Guzman, kay Peña rather.
6 out, 9. Guillermo in.
Peña's made a good account of herself, but Mendoza will come back in. 5 hinahabol dito ng BaliPure.
Ira Guillermo for the serve.
18 serving 23. Down a set. Down by 5. Free ball. Kay Enclona. Mendoza, that's outside. Was it a check ball? Wala daw, sabi ni Matematiko.
Now at set point,
Substitution.
ating Petro Gazz Angels.
5 out.
And you notice, as the substitution is made by the Angels, you notice BaliPure, they can really stick around until the high, 18s, 19s, even early 20s. Pero
Right.
when push comes to shove, may pressure na, no? Bumibitaw sila. You see,
Correct.
sunod-sunod na error in the end.
Right, and yun nga, isang skill din yun na kailangan nilang matutunan. Especially here at the Open Conference, hopefully, yung kanilang eagle to win,
ends the
close
set
out the
for
matches.
Petro Gazz.
There's a finish.
25-18.
Again, floor defense ng BaliPure challenged, and they came up short kontra kay Jovi Prado as the Angels with back-to-back sets here. And they go up 2 sets to nothing, 25-22 and 25-18.